Okay, just a quick wrap up on the free pick we sent out this week, Petrohawk Energy HK. We said to buy it if it got up to 29.67. This is the daily chart again, and this is today's candle right here. Well, as you can see, it opened, put the arrow over it here, it opened at 30.30, so gapped up above our entry, which then we switch. Just to show you how we played it, because I know most of you are not members. What we do then is we look at the first 5-minute candle and we check the range on it, 30.11 to 30.68. So that's about, what, 57 cents in range, which isn't unreasonable to buy the high of a 57-cent candle, the break of its high actually. If that, say this candle had been $1, we wouldn't have bought the break of the high. We would have looked for other setups later. But 57 cents on a $30 stock is not unreasonable to buy the break of its high. So that's how we handle gap plays. We always check the range. If it's reasonable, like we just talked about, then we'll buy the break of its high, which the trigger then was 30.69. I actually bought a few, kind of using a new technique. I bought, let's go to one, well, you can't see on 1 minute, maybe 3 minute I can show you. In the middle of its daily range, because I like the intraday range here, these are 3-minute candles, I like the daily chart so much that I went ahead and bought 200 shares around 30.30. Didn't know if it was going to break its 5-minute range yet or not. But then I was able to add somewhere when it started to come up near the high of the day, I added another 300. So now I had 500 at an average of, I'm not sure, 40 something, $30.40 something cents. And then I bought another 500 as it broke its high of the day. So what that did was now I have 1,000 shares and my average is below the high of the day. My average was, I think, 30.50 when I bought my last 500 at 30.69. So that, you know, gives you a little more confidence to buy that high of the day break because your average is below it, and you can see over the next hour it never got even close to coming back to my average. And I sold some here. Some here. My last batch I sold was over 32. I'm somewhere right in here, my last 500 shares. Not sure how much I made on it. Close to $1,000 though. And someone in our chat room, to give you an idea of how our chat room works, well, every Wednesday at let's see, 9:35, that's Central Time, so it'd be 10:35 New York time. The oil inventories come out, and used to be a non-event, you know, years ago, but oil's so crazy lately that now it's almost like the Fed reporting interest rate decisions. So someone in our chat today reminded us, which, you know, I had forgotten about it, to be honest. It reminded us somewhere around here, we had like 10 minutes to go, they said that oil number's coming out. So that's why I sold my last bit and was all out, and you can see, look what it did. So it's kind of just to give you an idea of the teamwork in there. You know, I may have gotten caught on my last portion. I had my stop. It kind of had a trailing stop going, and it definitely would have got stopped out, you know, down here because it sold off so fast. These are 5-minute candles. Look at the length of that one. So made close to $1,000 there. And then just to show you later in the day, someone else in the chat room pointed out these lower tops and this narrow 30-minute candle here. We love playing the 30s. So the trigger would have been the first break of a previous candle's high, especially when you got a narrow one here. The high of this candle, 30.66. Somebody posted the setup and they were buying it around 30.67. I didn't get the second play. I was at lunch, but 30.67, and look how nice it ended up going back over 32 again. 32.28 was the high after that, and they were selling into that. So they make money with or without us in the chat room. They know the setups now. So great job there. But just wanted to follow up on that trade, and you can see it's actually closing fairly strong. Back to the daily, you know, it looks like it could have some more short covering over the next few days, but didn't want to leave you in the dark as to how we do that if it gaps up above our trigger like that. So there you go. It was a great trade for us today, and we will try to follow up with you know, free pick every week for you, and look for more videos as well to help teach our methods.